Welcome to Coffee Talk.
Thank you.
This is Renata Bregstone. I'm so excited to have her here. She is a Blazin Babe, the founder of Blazin Babes in Glencoe.
Mm-hmm.
Such a wonderful lady you are.
Oh, thank you.
And she does wonderful things, and she's here to explain to us what she's doing. But that was a really cool event. That was a fundraising event for one refugee child.
Yeah, what is this we're looking at right now?
So we, Blazin Babes is a women's professional networking organization, and we help women who are working full-time, part-time, who want to get back to work. We provide events, physical events, online events, and we also give back to charity. So this was a charity event that we hosted in February to raise money for refugee children through a nonprofit called One Refugee Child, which was founded by 5 women around the world who used social networking to help others, and we wanted to support them. So
and we need much more of that in this world.
Yeah,
it's great, and I think that's kind of like the DNA of who we are, is women helping women, people helping people, and giving back.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So how long ago did you found Blazin Babes?
So we were founded a little over 2 years ago, based off of, for two reasons. Number one, I love networking. Mm-hmm. And after moving from the city to the burbs, I was spending a lot of time in traffic, schlepping to the city, and trying to make it to a networking event. And I realized I'd missed half the networking event. I'd be stressed. And they weren't really that fun. It was about pushing business cards, and I just wanted to have a cocktail and shop or do something more female related. And at the time, a book came out called The Stiletto Network, and it was written by Pamela Rickman, who identified all these women networking groups popping up all around the U.S. Some were more formal, some were less formal, and they had edgy, cool names like Babes in Boyland, Power Bitches, Ladies Who Lunch instead of Ladies Who Lunch. So I said, you know what? There needs to be a Stiletto Network in the North Shore of Chicago, a first chapter.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it all happened. And so we've grown. We're about 100 members. We want to grow more. Mm-hmm. And we want to, again, it's women being able to kick off their shoes or put on their heels after work, or put their kids to bed, and, meet other like-minded women and feel like they're not alone in multitasking and managing it all. Mm-hmm. And, whether they want to improve their career or just network with other women, to know that, hey, I'm not the only one that's putting in late hours, or, there's other women like me. So it's been great. People they love it. They really love it.
Kirsten, you're part of a Stiletto Network, and you wear Crocs most of
I
the
know,
time.
I do. I'm guilty. I don't wear stilettos. I'm already 6 feet tall, so that kind of puts me over the top of most people's heads. But I am part of Blazin Babes. I think it's an awesome, awesome organization. A lot of good messages there. A lot of healthy connections and relationships there. I think it's really nice. So
yeah, and I think the whole stiletto image that we have at our logo is half of a business briefcase and half of a stiletto. I think what the stiletto symbolizes is embracing our feminism, so our feminine side. So rather than going to the golf course to network on the golf course and network like a typical traditional male would do, we want to shop, we want to listen to music, we want to do things that, get our hair done, get our makeup done, learn about how should we dress for an interview, things that we like to do. And I think that's kind of the power of our icon.
Hop in the cryo tank.
Yeah, the cryo pure spa, go to a spa. I mean, again, all things that are female, and that females like to do when they network.
That's awesome. So you just revamped your website, right? This is a new website.
Yep.
Why don't you walk us through this and see what's on here for people to look at?
Sure. So we just launched this networking website that functions similarly to LinkedIn, except it's for Blazin Babes only. And it just highlights some of the key messages or the key offerings we have for women. And one of the things we do have is events. So we have a calendar that you can see kind of what our events are. And you'll be able to click on that respective event and sign up and purchase tickets through that event. So we have a professional
New calendar up there.
Yep. So like you can click on professional headshots that will take you right to the headshot event, where we're working with Classic Kids Photography in Highland Park, and they've been generous enough to let us use their space and provide major discounted headshots for women who are looking to update their LinkedIn headshot. So
May 18th at 6:30 p.m.
yes, so members get a deep discount, and then we also offer it to non-members at a discount. But we always encourage people to join Blazin Babes.
Wait, where is this going to be?
Right around the corner, actually, from you.
Sweet.
Yeah, we should probably do this
Yeah.
because we need some. We
Yeah.
need some stuff.
Yeah. So it's really, really good. And we're going to have a panel of members who are going to talk about the importance of your personal brand and what that means. So both what do you represent when you network with someone, you shake someone's hand, what kind of body language do you exhibit? Or, on your LinkedIn profile, what content should be there and why? What's too much content? What's too little content? Why should you have someone endorse you? Say, hey, I worked with Coffee Cup Productions and they rock the house.
That's right.
I think so there's going to be someone from LinkedIn talking. So we'll have a panel discussion that will be about half hour, and then we get to get our makeup done and go in the back and get our headshots and literally walk out with our headshot.
What do you think I need as far as makeup goes in a headshot?
I think you look perfect the way you are.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
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 You just need to smile, your biggest smile, and you're all good.
Yeah. So anyway, getting back to the website, I think what's great is we also have not only different levels of membership options, but a lot of partners. We're going to be launching a partnership program in the fall, where if there's partners like, let's say it's a nonprofit or a company that has a conference coming up, they're able to put their conference here, and people can sign up, and the link will go right to their website, and they can promote their conference or their workshop or whatever to our membership base.
Is that under this
that's very
networking
cool.
wins section here?
We have a partnership section, but it would, which I think is hidden in the little dots you can see. But a member can sign a partner, like a company can.
Partnerships, I see.
Right. Like if you're a small business, like Coffee Cup Productions, or if you're a larger company like Deloitte, which we've just talked to, and they want to tap into our membership base and market to our membership base or advertise, they can do that through our partnership program. But like I said, using that events page, they can.
Deloitte's CEO is a woman.
Yeah. And they're big on. I just talked to somebody who launched. They want to. There's a lot of job opportunities at Deloitte that are like filling in a maternity leave or filling in a areas where they need like a CPA or an accountant come in for like a couple months or a part-time basis. So it's a huge opportunity. A lot of these companies are looking for women just to fill in 2 days a week, and that's what the women want.
Yeah.
Kirsten and I know about Deloitte because of dude I play hockey with.
Right.
Really? Oh, why? Does he works for me?
He used to work. He worked
to.
for Deloitte for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah, no, it's a great company. So anyway, that's kind of like in a nutshell how we want to leverage our website to help other companies and help the companies advertise to our market, and the women to be able to say, hey, there's a job opportunity for me. I want to go work for Deloitte. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, they have a CPA position 2 days a week, perfect for me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of, I think that's why we invested, into a new website to have.
That looks great.
Yeah.
it
And
does.
that's
It's very
out of
nice.
the box thinking.
Yeah, and then we also have a webinar section where members can actually host a webinar. I think we call it buzz sessions. And we want to do kind of lunchtime buzz sessions where women can do either a live webinar, like at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sit at your desk and listen to a webinar on like resume revamping or
Mm-hmm.
negotiations or just anything, or even just like how to find a nanny. And then the contact information can be at the end of the webinar. So whoever's interested in that topic can contact the owner.
The host.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the host.
The host of the webinar. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very
again, there's
cool.
so much functionality, and then we have a shopping page. There's a lot of women who are jewelry owners, and they want to advertise their jewelry business. And with that, we have a couple things. We have the Sisterhood, which is a Sarah Miller design on the left, which is our logo, and she designed that. And this is kind of initial launch of our site. Where women,
click into that picture?
yeah, I don't think, you can click. I don't know if you can click into it, but what we want to do underneath that is be able to, you can purchase it, and then a certain percentage of proceeds will go to a charity. So that's kind of
Oh,
what
very cool.
yeah. So not only we
awesome.
want to promote the woman-owned business with a link to her site, but also give back to a charity.
Very
So,
cool.
Yes, and it has a explanation here.
yep, yep, exactly. So that's kind of a couple key features of our new site. But yeah, it just launched, and we're kind of
And you're very proud. This is really sharp.
Very
Thanks.
nice looking site. Yeah.
thanks, appreciate it.
You want to give kudos to anybody who did this for you?
You know, AMN Design, they've done a couple sites, and we worked with them, and they're great. They're great, and they're out of Ohio, and Adam and Jordan are husband and wife, and they put it together, and they love supporting startups, and they love supporting nonprofits. So it was great working with them. So we're lucky. We're lucky.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. And what's coming up besides the headshot stuff? What else are you guys doing?
So we're working with Neiman Marcus in Northbrook, Illinois, to do another big event. This event, it's a fashion show, and we are in the midst of looking out for a nonprofit to give back to. We've had 2 Neiman Marcus fashion shows over the past 2 years, and each one has been sold out.
Oh, very good.
So it's a very popular event. Most likely it's going to be in September or October, so we're planning on it.
Okay.
We do want to get videoed.
Okay.
I know somebody.
Yeah.
We do. And women love it. I mean, it's last 2 years we worked with Dress for Success, where women would come, have a ticket fee, and part of your ticket entrance, you'd clean out your closet and give an old suit separate that you're just not wearing, but it's beautiful, and you think someone else who's,
Who could really use
use
it.
it,
yeah.
for getting back on their feet. And I think we in both instances, we collected over 200 suits and separates, which is phenomenal.
That's great.
So
yeah.
the second
Really
year, which
cool.
was last year, we worked with the CARA program, and they help. So Dress for Success helps disadvantaged women get back on their feet with jobs and employment. And the CARA program is a nonprofit in the city who a good friend of mine is the CEO, Maria Kim. She's phenomenal. You should interview her. She's a rock star.
Absolutely.
She, I look at her as a major Blazin Babe. They help homeless people find and keep jobs. And so their story is great. I actually visited their location, and they have these Monday morning like motivation sessions at 8 a.m. where all the people who are there in the program, it's like a 6-month program where you have to apply and you have to be drug free, whatever, alcohol free, whatever. And you go through training process, like how to interview, how to resolve conflict, and it's great. And so their retention, I guess the national average of a homeless person staying in a job is like 67%, and they're at like 80 or 90%.
Oh, awesome.
So they're phenomenal.
great.
So we donated clothing this past
them,
year
yeah.
to them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So that's our
very cool.
big thing coming up.
Okay, and that's in fall.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And you're
very
always looking for new Blazin Babes?
We are. We are definitely looking for new Blazin Babes. We want to grow this chapter in the North Shore of Chicago. Our intention is to get to a certain point where we can launch a second chapter.
Some great stuff ahead.
Thank you.
We're really, we were so psyched that we got to be part of your Luck Be a Lady Masquerade charity
You guys
ball.
did a great job.
That was really cool.
That was fun, yeah.
It was,
Can show up some pictures here.
yeah, there's some great
It's just
pictures.
amazing that you can just organize this.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. I will say
it was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work, and
Are you recovered?
I'm recovered, and I think I did take a vacation after this, but it was great. I think what was awesome is people really pooled their resources, including you guys. I mean, I think,
so
working together as a team and really just having the support of people coming out was incredible. And I think we want to do this every year. We want to do a charity event every year, and we're always looking to partner with a charity, and we want to give back. And so that's kind of, I think we're going to start planning the next big charity event in the summer, like soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if anyone's interested, any nonprofit, and we're thinking we want to look into maybe helping the younger generation of women. I feel like our members are like maybe 30 to 60, I would say, on average as age, and we're so knowledgeable. I mean, we've been through so much. We've been in a work environment. We've dealt with discrimination. We've dealt with, job equality, equal pay, maternity leave, whatever, and to be able to give advice to like the younger generation.
Right.
That's something I really want to start, like a mentoring or coaching program or something. And so I see that as like a future.
Yeah, but they gotta want to listen.
I know.
They don't listen.
I know.
We find ourselves saying the young
those
people.
kind of children in that age group, and it's like, gosh, just listen.
I do think when it's not your kid,
It's different.
it's different. And I think if it's somebody, let's say it's somebody who wants to get in the music business or music production, they're going to look at you as like a god. They're going to be like, oh, I got to listen to what she said. And I think with our women being in such different industries, finance, law, medical field, marketing, if there's a 25-year-old who's in a job that she hates, maybe, and she wants to go into finance, having a coffee with or coming to Coffee Talk, Coffee Talk, maybe, and I think they may listen and or even just like getting an outside perspective.
Sure, I think that's a big deal.
So I just think that's what we can leave behind. Is helping the younger generation because we can influence.
Yeah, and there's so much going on for young people that it's hard to get clued in to the things that are so basic to us, and yet we grew up in a different time. And
totally.
The times are changing even faster, so that's a great mission to...
I mean, I don't know. I just sat through this session at 1871, which Blazin Babes is a part of, and it was about the different generations, like millennials, Gen Xers, baby boomers, and how each of those groups get along. And it's definitely different.
Kind of different, yeah. It's a whole thing.
Right. Yeah. So I think, you have to want to learn or want to hear. So I think it's a two-way street.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks so much for coming for Coffee
This is
Talk.
awesome.
This was
You guys are genius. This is like fun. And I love this. This is like a treat. I feel like it's a present. I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Now, I noticed the guitar stand in the corner doesn't have a guitar. I have one in the next room.
I'd rather have one of my friends come who's an amazing guitarist and have her play. Because I'm not.
We don't make everybody sing.
Although I did have 8 years of piano, but I think that's gone.
There you go. Oh, okay. No, no fear. We don't make everybody sing. All right.
No, thank you so much.
Thanks
this
for
was
coming,
awesome.
Renata.
Appreciate it.
All right.